It is Monday, October the 7th. I'm still John Evans, and you're on the Small Town Network.
Yeah, I'm Scott Wilk.
I'm Howard Hall.
And you are watching Community News. Welcome to all the folks that are viewing us. If you're brand new or we're a weekly program, we've got local events, things to do this week, other interests, such as things to do in the upcoming weeks. We feature available animals at Roane County Animal Shelter, so that's awesome. And we have Rockwood School News, so a lot to talk about. Also, don't forget, if you are on any of these other platforms, don't forget you can follow us or subscribe or all the things that you can do.
We don't yet have a superfluity of followers on X.
Not yet, no. We're still working on breaking into double digits.
I had to get my word in.
To the tens. You got it in, though,
Yep.
But good job. And also, don't forget, you got to go like Town and Talk, mine and yours. It's very important. That's a brand new page. Howard does that page, and it's awesome because he puts he'll have city council meetings on there. He does great interviews with like candidates for the upcoming election. Also check out Citizens of Rockwood Town and Talk. That's a group where you can kind of talk privately about everything that's going on. But join those two. You got to do it. It's very important. That way you can be in with what's going on. Speaking of what's going on, our first segment is Things to Do, which is brought to you by none other than Mr. John Evans and Evans Financial.
Evans Financial, right across the street from the park. What used to be a park sometimes is a park, and sometimes it looks like a bed and breakfast. People sleeping over there in it. But hey, if you're running a business, one of the hardest things to do, especially in this environment, is to retain your employees, and you got to offer benefits a lot of times to get that done. One of the things you think about might be one of the harder things to do and more costly things to do is a retirement plan, and you're wrong. They're pretty cheap, they're pretty easy to set up, and you can come see me and I'll help you do that. We'll get it set up and help you retain employees. So give me a call there at 354-1337.
Yeah.
Or stop in and see me.
Yeah, and he's right just adjacent to Wilk Production Studios where we film here. All right, things to do, and again, this is things to do this week. We got other interests, which is things to do later on in the upcoming months, coming up in just a minute. All right, on this date, significant date.
Yeah, actually a year ago, Hamas launched those terror attacks. They flew in on those little kite planes and just killed a bunch of innocent civilians. They still got hostages from that a year later. And I think we can all agree that that was one of the more deplorable acts that's happened recently. And I hope, we need to keep praying for those people that are still in captivity.
Yeah, I can't believe it's already been a year, but definitely a horrible, horrible day in history. Stuff going on, coming up, this is today.
Yeah, going on here soon is annual Roane County Rotary Band Festival. All 5 local bands are playing. And I guess they're just going to take time about.
Yeah. It's at Oliver Springs, over there at Oliver Springs High School. So check that out. Here's Fields of Faith.
Yep, it's a county-wide event over at Rockwood High School and the football field. And students and youth groups and everybody's welcome. And I guess they're going to get together and have a little worship and faith ceremony.
And all those bands are involved. All those schools are involved. So it's really cool. So you can go check that out, 6:30 to 8.
Fellowship of Christian Athletes. I actually was involved in that.
Yeah, so that's cool. Go check that out. And as always, they be jamming.
They still be jamming over there at the Bradbury Community Club every Tuesday from 6 to 10. $2 to get you in. For the same $2 you can also play. So bring your instrument, find a group, and play.
And then get down to the Kingston Library.
Yep, finally it's time.
He's
the
here.
Kingston Historic Library, Robert Bailey is going to be there.
Yeah, he's going to give you a history lesson about Kingston. Then on Wednesday.
Yep, food trucking in downtown Harriman. We don't know who it is, but it's always good. So no need to take a lunch on Wednesday. Just go over to Harriman.
Yeah, follow them on Facebook, and they announce it usually Monday or Tuesdays. But it's always good. And then they got a farmer's market.
And these are Central Times, 9:30 to 12 on the 9th. Cumberland County's having their farmers market at Peavine Road and Stonehenge Drive.
Yeah, and they be worshiping.
Every Wednesday, they have their adult Bible study at 7 at the Presbyterian Church across from the middle school over there. Their Sunday school service starts at 10, Sunday worship service at 11. Wednesday Bible study, as we said, is at 7. And the Women's Association, second Thursday at 6:30, and the Love Kitchen Meal and Fellowship, the second and fourth Saturdays at 4.
Yeah, and the Palace Crossville is sharing a spooky movie every week.
Yeah, and this week it's 13 Ghosts, which I didn't know had an original from 1960.
Yeah.
I remember the more recent one, but they're playing that at the Princess Theater.
Yeah, very awesome. And then we got something going on at Rome State Expo.
Three Rivers Antique Tractor Show. They're using both arenas out there, and it was from 7 to 7. And I think it's free,
Yeah,
but they will accept donations.
Yeah, so go check that out. And then Fall Festival.
Having their Artisan Fall Festival at the Dogwood Exchange, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., and that is Central Time as well.
Yeah, and then back at the library.
Esther, I almost said Easter again.
Easter.
Esther Flemings is over at the Public Library on October the 11th.
Yeah, and then our beautiful Lakeside Farmers Market.
And Kingston having their farmers market at the Lakeside, 9 a.m. to 12.
And just down the street in Kingston.
At Jim Henry's place there, Event Center, they're having it from 8 to 12 farmers market as well.
Couple more weeks to that one, and then also we talked about one of these, but the Palace has a couple different events this week.
Yep, Friday they're showing Sleepy Hollow, and Saturday they got Melissa Ellis with Wendell Warner.
Yeah, and don't forget to check those out. Those are Central Times. And Narramore Farms.
Having their Pumpkin Harvest Festival Saturday and Sunday from 11 a.m. to 7 on Saturday, 1 to 6 on Sunday.
Yeah, go check it out. Very cool festival. Look for them on Facebook. And I got the wrong pictures, but it's a medieval fair.
Yeah, it's a medieval fair. No pirates allowed.
No. Well, they might let them in.
They pay, they'll let you in. But it's Saturday and Sundays through October the 20th.
Yeah, always good time. Heard from actually one of the assistant managers at Bell's said he went and said it was awesome. So it's always good. So go check that out. And then at Autumn Acres.
Yeah, it used to be Autumn Acres. It's now Autumn Days corn maze. But they've got all the stuff they used to have. The apple cannon is surprisingly fun. They've got all sorts of things for the kids to do, hay rides, pumpkin patch, and all that kind of thing. So get out there and do it. It's off exit 311 off 40.
Yeah, go check that out. Another farmer's market.
In Spring City, having theirs down on Front Street from 8 a.m. to 12.
Yeah, go check it out. And then back in Harriman at Princess Theater.
They're having an Alabama tribute band.
Yeah.
Not the football team that got beat by Vandy, which made me cry, but the band. The boys in the band are playing at Princess Theater from 7:30 to 9.
Yeah, lots of losses this past weekend. We won't get into that too much. And if you got a bug.
If you got a bug, they're having a bug fest. I think it's their very first one. Is that correct? And it's at Ray County Elementary School from 9 a.m. to 4.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Check it out. Cool. And then grand opening.
And vendor fair at the junction at 770.
Yeah.
And it's got bounce houses, all that good stuff, food trucks, but that's at 2963 Highway 70 in Crossville.
Yeah, go check that out. And it's almost time to touch a truck.
Touch a truck. Not the dude named Truck.
No, not that guy.
No, but
he gets mad when you touch him.
Yeah, don't make that mistake like Howard did. But anyway, they got fire trucks and police cars and all kind of things for kids to go over and climb over and look and have fun with.
Yeah, if you got any age kid, man, they're gonna love that, and it's a good way to meet the local first responders and all the different crews. So go check it out. It's always a good time. And then at Arrowhead Resort.
And I may try to get over there to that. They're having music and having some other things, but a barbecue.
Yeah.
And the proceeds go to help a family who lost everything, home and everything in a fire.
Yeah, so go down there, and even if you're not hungry, just go down there and give them a donation. I'm sure it would help. And another fall festival.
Grandview Fall Festival. That's just on top of the mountain up from Spring City on October the 12th 10 a.m. to 6. Rain or shine, but I think we got shine all this week.
Yeah, and spooky movies in the park.
Yep, at Riverfront Park at 7 p.m. in Harriman. They're going to play Beetlejuice. Only say it once.
That's right. Don't say it 3 times. And then always wrapping it up.
Yep, over there at the Rockwood Marina and RV Resort, they're doing something all the time, especially on the weekends. But Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, there's something special to do. And the Sunday brunch always helps out a charity, and this week it's Avalon Center.
Yeah, very awesome. And again, if you have any events or things going on, you can send us that information. We would love to get it on the program. All right, one of my favorite segments, we get to show you some of the animals that are available right down the street at Roane County Animal Shelter. Here we go.
And just in time for Halloween, we got Vlad the Impaler and Chet.
Poor Vlad.
Oh, even Chucky.
Chucky.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Chucky. I forgot about Chucky.
Yeah.
Never really liked Chucky. The dog's cool.
Yeah.
But,
I didn't either.
yeah, Dexter, though.
Dexter's Laboratory, don't forget that one.
Yeah, and then here comes John's favorite.
Bone
There,
and
yeah.
Onyx.
Yep. And
Mary and Hermione.
wrapping it up, Fang, old Fang. I bet
Oh,
Fang's
fang face.
Thing's not that mean, but they got great prices. Go down there and check them out. Again, these animals are available while they last. But go down there. We appreciate that. And I love sharing those animals on the program. All right, now we're heading into school news brought to you by Beals or Bells or whatever you want to call it. The second L silent or the first, whichever. You gotta have one of them though. Or
Bielos.
if you lose both L's, it ends up being B's, and that's something different.
Yes.
They'd be having all the stuff.
But they got all the stuff. They got the winter clothes coming in. They got Christmas stuff.
And a green shirt.
There's that green shirt. This stuff is probably all gone. I'm just going to tell you that the harvest stuff is probably, if there's any left, it's probably on sale. But I did hear a rumor that the Christmas stuff has arrived. So get on in there. And I heard they got tons of it. And here's the deal. They used to get like 1 truck a week. Now they can get multiple trucks a week.
Well, I tell you what, if you forgot somebody's birthday, that's a really good place to go find something.
Absolutely. Go in there, tell Madison you heard about it here on Small Town Network. There's your school lunch menu. Today, it looks like it was hamburger on a bun. You got popcorn and chicken tomorrow, calzone, sounds good on Wednesday, chicken tenders on Thursday, and of course, paisan on Friday. If you didn't know it, first of all, if you didn't know it, Homecoming Parade, October 24th, downtown, be there. There's always a big parade, and we always like to see it. And I'll try, if I'm around, to get that video on the web like we always do. If not, you might be able to find it on Town and Talk, mine and yours. Just saying.
I'm trying.
Be looking for it. But we are a part of Rockwood High School's curriculum, believe it or not, bless their hearts. Thank goodness we don't get the grades, they do. But we always get a new reporter from Mrs. Clement's journalism class. These kids do it all. They're part of the yearbook programs. They do their podcast, and they do a news segment for us every week. So this week's students is Addison Woody and Riley Remick, and they are going to be bringing you the RHS School News. Ooh. Hold on. There it is.
Right there.
Right there. There's Addison.
And I'm Riley Remick, and we are this week's student reporters from Rockwood High School, bringing you the latest news from RHS.
Every Friday, we collaborate with Ridgeview Elementary School by sending members of our sports teams to open some of the younger kids' car doors.
Roane County Band Night is October 7th.
We have the rivalry game versus Harriman this Friday, October 11th.
And the homecoming game is October 25th.
Our queen candidates are Nevaeh Farmer, Gracie Nelson, and Avery Miles.
Our senior attendants are Kaylee Kelly, Ireland Minnick, and Grace O'Connor.
Our junior attendants are Kiara Bowers, Rayleigh Jones, and Piper Medlock.
Our sophomore attendants are Yumala DeVork, Juliana Isham, and Riley Remick.
Our freshman attendants are JC Cobb, Brooklyn Goins, and Ellie Patterson.
That's all we have for you this week. Make sure you watch Small Town Network next week for more information about Rockwood Homecoming Week.
Thank you for watching Small Town Network.
Yeah. Great job, Addison and Riley. And hey, get out there, comment for those kids. They do a great job. And it's always good to see some new faces. We've got a few that are like seasoned anchors now. They just rattle it off like it's nothing. But comment on here. Tell those kids they did a great job, because they do a great job. So thank you to Rockwood High School and Mrs. Clement's class for that. Some games, they mentioned a few. Here's something going on.
Yeah, the underclassmen are having their picture retakes on the 11th at 8:15, and then this weekend we play away at Harriman at 7:30.
Yeah, very awesome. Now we are heading into the other interest segment, which is stuff that's not going on this week, but it's coming up in the upcoming weeks, and that's brought to you by Six Little Teacups. We call it Way South Kingston. She's down there just south of Kingston on the right when you're heading down 58. You really can't miss it. It's very awesome, and she's got sweets always available. Sweets and treats, or if you got a party coming up, a wedding, you name it, she can make custom cakes, cupcakes, birthday cakes, or you can have a princess party right there at the shop. It's awesome. So go down there or give her a call, 423-702-CAKE. All right. Other interest. And again, stuff coming up in the upcoming weeks, starting with Willard.
They're having an Upper Cumberland Willard Festival, or Bigfoot,
Bigfoot.
Yes.
as you may know him.
Yeah, that's
But that's coming up on the 19th.
Yeah, and also on the 18th and 19th.
Yeah, Historic Harriman and Cornstalk Heights is having their hauntings of Historic Harriman.
And this is an awesome one.
Yeah, Sky Festival associated with the movie that was made over there in Olive Springs. And they have the festival over there on the 19th.
And then back in Harriman.
Friday night at the park, Riverfront Park, on the 21st.
Yeah, check that out. Sycamore Trace has got their Halloween event.
Yep, all these trunk or treats are coming up, and I'm sure we'll have more filtering in as we get the dates.
Yep.
But on October 24th at Sycamore Trace.
Yeah, and then Roane County Animals Shelters.
They're having a hoot and howl on the 25th and Saturday the 26th.
Yeah, both days, 10 to 4, so go check that out. Booze and Booze.
Over there at Kofer's Garage on the 26th.
Which one's first, Governor? The Booze,
Yeah,
probably.
the booze first and then the booze is second.
Oh, okay. All right. And then Trunk or Treat, another one.
Yeah, the veterinary hospital, that's on the 26th.
Yeah, and Maine Supports Annual Fall Festival.
Yep, they're having a chili cook-off and a fall festival on the 26th.
Yeah, and this one looks good.
Kofer's Garage having an Oktoberfest celebration on the 26th and 27th.
Yeah, love Oktoberfest. And here's a cool one. If you got some old medications that you need to get rid of in a safe way, this is how you do it.
Yeah, take them over there to Kroger parking lot in Harriman on the 26th from 10 a.m. to 2. Don't give them to the people that are over in our bed and breakfast.
That's right. We're at the park sleeping, yeah. Midtown Auto Body.
Yeah, they're having a truck or treat on actual Halloween.
Yeah,
on the 31st.
we're still waiting to think. We think Rockwood's going to have theirs on
Yeah.
the 31st. We're not really
We
sure.
hadn't heard yet.
We don't know who makes that plan or if
No.
it just happens. But also on the 31st,
Treats and Treasure Party at the
Copper
Copper
Chick
Chicory Soapery.
yes. And then
In Crossville.
the Christmas stuff begins.
Yes, kids' Christmas brunch. We have Santa Claus there and the garbage with Mean Green Guy. Now, I don't know. Will we get in trouble if I say that?
I
Might
don't
be
think so.
Oscar the Grouch.
I mean, that's
don't know.
that's the only garbage mean green guy I know.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
So maybe it is Oscar the
And if
Grouch.
he ain't there, you'll be grouchy anyway. So
That's right.
go see him on the 23rd.
And don't forget they got a
November.
sensory friendly opportunity later in the afternoon at 12:30 to 1:30. So for those special needs kids, they get to experience it as well. And then at the barn at Maple Creek.
They're having a holiday pop-up shop on Saturday the 9th of November.
Yeah, and then finally wrapping up the Christmas
The
list.
Christmas market on November 23rd.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. That's at the Gathering Place. All right, and again, that wraps up all the things to do. But if you've got an event, no event is too big or too small. And don't forget, we have a money-back guarantee where if you don't like the show, you get your money back. And this is how you do it.
Yeah, you can contact us by email at smalltownnetworklive@gmail.com. But as always, the cheapest, most cost-effective, and easiest method of getting a hold of us is to message us directly on Facebook.
Were you waving at yourself? I thought you were waving at yourself.
Me?
I was like, yeah.
I don't remember doing that, did I?
They don't know that there's
Oh, no, I was going to say, I will pay. That's what I was doing.
Hey, and you should, where's the one that we didn't add? Add that in there. We'll mention it. We'll add a graphic.
Yeah, and, but yeah, I was saying I'll give them the money back this week.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was waving for.
Oh.
But also coming up on Let me get in there. On October the 19th, they're having a 1 mile walk for Strides for Survival, people that have survived breast cancer. And that's a good thing, the experience we had over the past year with that. So I think we're all going to go make sure we do that 1 mile walk.
Yeah, we'll have a graphic.
We'll have the graphics next week.
Yeah, on the next program. Don't forget my friends at Uzori, my Ukrainian friends. They are in a Ukrainian folk band. That's the music you've been hearing in the background. Our thoughts and prayers go out to them because they're fighting for their freedom too.
They are.
So wraps up another week here on Small Town Network. Appreciate everybody. Don't forget to like, follow, and share. From all of us here, I'm Scott Wilk.
I'm John Evans.
I'm Howard Howell.
Yeah, have a great week, everybody.
Now I'm waving.
Yeah, and now we can wave. Credit roll. See you next week.